Wow, I'm actually so hungry right now. It's one thing experiencing the food to take you there. How about actually going there? Cosmopolitan cities, ancient history, and of course, fantastic food. This week, we are setting sail on a 14-night European voyage on board the Costa Magica from the enchanting seaside city of Barcelona and the historic architecture of Portugal to the picturesque city of Amsterdam and Stockholm archipelago, all for, this is crazy, 26,999 Rand. That is madness, and it doesn't really get better than that. Every week, Paula, you introduce a new challenge, and I think I get swept up in each one of these incredible Imagine Cruising opportunities, I'm going to call them, opportunities to change your life. Such a cool trip planned. I think that the value here, this might be some of the best value that we've been able to put together, but you've been popping in the peripheral of my eye line. I know you are probably one of the most proud women on set this morning. Why are you so proud of your heritage? Not just today, but every day.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just, you know, having grown up in the Portuguese culture and just having the craziness of the Portuguese. We're very loud, we're very, as you can see, my hands never stop, and I try to
That's why you fit
train
in so
myself
well,
to
yeah,
keep
girl.
down.
That's why you fit in so
I'm
well.
very proudly Portuguese.
But thank you so much, and a big part of that is being able to explore and enjoy your culture and chatting to the traditional dancers here. I think there is a great yearning to be able to go and visit your homeland if you can, but for others to be able to experience that. And we've gone through the Mediterranean. You've taken us to Europe on an incredible deal, but this is slightly different. This has a different flavour and a different flair. We're heading back to Europe, baby.
Yes, no, we are. So this is a unique one because it's actually part of a repo cruise, which means that it's not seasonal. It doesn't repeat the same itineraries like it does for the Western or the Eastern Med. So this is the only date, which is the 16th of May, where it actually relocates to another part. And because of that, you're actually getting to stop at really unique, different itineraries, you know, ports of call. So on this specific one, you'll be starting one of the most glamorous cities in the world, Milan, or in Italy, which is nice. And then you'll overnight there one night, and then you board the Costa Magica, where you'll then start sailing up to the northern Europe. So you'll be stopping over in places like Barcelona, like we spoke about earlier on, and then Cadiz, and then from Cadiz you go to Lisbon, which we'll talk more about that later.
I have no doubt.
And then from there we will go on to Vigo, back to Spain, and then you'll get to go to see Paris, London, Amsterdam, and then Stockholm, the Scandinavian
These are some marquee destinations, actually. If you think about it, if you want to do the quintessential European tour, this is probably the right way to approach it. And I mean, the value, again, I know I'm struggling to let go of that, because this is taking you to places where I think one individual trip to any one of these destinations might cost you the same, and you're getting to obviously get the luxury of the ship or the enjoyment of that. What's the onboard experience like on the Magica?
Okay, so there on the onboard, Magica is like a family-friendly, you know, ship, and it's got a lot of facilities on board the ship, which is quite nice. What's unique about the ship is it's got like the Italian feel. Even inside there, it's actually themed with places like Capri to Portofino, and then Sicily and those places. So although you're traveling to these places within the ship, you feel like you're at these places.
It kind of gets you
nice.
in the mood, in the vibe. So when you arrive, you're fully in the rhythm.
Yes, so that's quite nice. And then obviously with the floating resort, you know, you've got the experience of going, exploring the evening theatre shows, and then you've got the sun, you know, decks where you can go to the pool area. There's so much on offer on board the Costa Magica to enjoy. And
it's got a kind of a romantic old school feel about it, which is quite nice, which I think is a great way to do Europe, to delve into that sense of wonder. I have a sense of wonder. I know I'm kind of laying it on thick, but this is actually because we've had some pretty good deals in this process. But this 26,999. So what does that cover?
Okay, so all our packages does include flights, so it would be your flights from Johannesburg, including your airport taxes, your one-night stay in Milan, where you can then explore Milan. Then you onboard the Costa Magica, and you'll be visiting Barcelona. You'll go to Cadiz, which is your port to Seville, and then you go to Lisbon, you go Vigo. from Vigo, you go to Le Havre, which is where you can go to Paris, and then you go to Harwich, where you go to London, and then Amsterdam. And on this specific trip, we've decided for our Expresso viewers to include a full day tour in Amsterdam, which again, we try and, excite everyone to really book this to go.
Yeah.
And then you end up in Stockholm. So it is a very nice package, all inclusive.
Phone right now. I'm going to just say phone right now, 0861 777 245. There is an advisor waiting to chat to you right now. This is a once-off incredible opportunity for only 26,999 Rand, including flights and airport taxes, guys. That is insane. He'll be departing this incredible adventure on the 16th of May 2020. Stay tuned, because coming up we're going to take a closer look at the Portugal and Spanish leg of the trip. Obviously, get a little taste of that experience that awaits some very lucky cruise goers. If you're going to do Europe, this is the way that you need to do it.
Yeah,